there, my name is Kelly Dale with Off the Beaten Path, and this is your Must Know Monday for Monday, April the 10th. So last week I showed you how to make the knotted pearl necklace. Got lots of great feedback on that, so we're going to continue on with more Microsuede again this week. Guys, I am so stoked about this project because I am loving this. This is a bracelet that I'm going to be making today. And basically, to make this project, you're going to need about 3 yards of the Microsuede, 2 10 by 17 millimeter end caps, and I'll show you those. I'm going to be using some 11/64 jump rings, 1 3-loop toggle clasp, and again I will show you that, and then 12 5 by 8 millimeter large hole rondelle beads. Now these are gemstones that I'm going to be using today. One sample I'm using has amazonite in it, and the other one has sodalite and blue goldstone in it. So I hope that you guys are going to enjoy this project. The first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and cut you 10 pieces of the Microsuede cord that are at least 8 inches long each. Now, depending on what size bracelet you wear, say if you wear a size 6 or 6.5, you may want to cut like 7.5 inches or something to that effect. Basically, it's better to have too much than not enough in this project, because just like last week, we're going to have to trim the very ends of this Microsuede to be able to get the gemstones on the end of them. So go ahead and cut your pieces, and then we'll go from there. So here is the bracelet that I want to show you how to make today. As you can see, it's lots of the Microsuede cord, and then you can move these rondelles. The good thing about them is they pretty much stay where you put them because of the size hole, but you can move them around and about. This particular design, I've used a 3-loop toggle so that it makes it really, really easy to make these to sell. If you wanted to do that, then you wouldn't necessarily have to worry about a sizing on this. So like I said, the first thing I've done is I've cut 10 pieces of this. This is the silver glitter Microsuede that is 8 inches long. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get all my little ends here together, and I'm going to take this 10 by 17 millimeter cap, and I'm going to fill it about halfway up with my E6000 glue. So you want a good dollop like we talked about last week. Okay, so again, and the good thing about this glue, the E6000, it doesn't dry quickly, so you don't really have to worry about it drying before you get the cap actually on here, because you want these ends as even as you can get them, and it's gonna be tight, but believe me, you can get all 10 pieces of this cording in here. And you want the snug fit on it, and as you can see, a little bit has come out, but that's okay. You want the good snug fit on this, and once you get all those in there, this is what your piece is going to look like. Now you want to push it in there, and if you have any excess come out, just like I've had here, all you have to do is just wipe it off. Now, I'm going to take the other end, and just like I did last week, I'm going to take the very, very end of this, and now this one you don't have to cut it as deep of a well, but you'll just want to cut it, and then I'm going to be using 2 different colors on this one. This is the 5 by 8 rondelle in the blue goldstone, and I'm just going to slide it somewhere on the bracelet. It doesn't really matter, where you put it on, and slide it on, because you can change that. Okay, so then I'm going to cut my next piece here, and you can go ahead and cut all these if you want to, and then slide your beads on. You don't have to cut it and slide like I'm doing. Okay, so that one was the sodalite, and so I'm just going to go along through all 10 pieces, just trimming a little bit, and then putting a bead on. until I have all 10 pieces with beads, at least one bead on each piece. Okay, so I have all of my pieces on here, and actually I ended up putting 12 because 12 on here because that's what would actually come in a kit if you purchase a kit from us. So I have all of the beads on to my cording. Now at this point, you've got two options. You can either put this around your wrist to kind of decide the length, or you can actually measure it out. For me, I am a wrist kind of girl. I kind of know exactly what I want. And as well, I'm just going to use the one that I already have completed here to show you. Now, you can pull all of these strands really tight if you want to, but I like to leave a little bit of room so that when you actually wear it, you know, you get a little bit more movement and room, I guess, in the piece. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide, grab my length here, so I know that I need to cut my cording about right here. And you're going to take a good pair of sharp scissors or cutters or whatever, and I'm going to try and go straight across here with this to get these ends as even as I can. Now, just like we did on the beginning end, you're going to take your end cap, you're going to fill it about halfway full with the E6000 glue, and then you are going to take all 10 pieces of the Microsuede cord and push them up all the way inside of your end cap. Now, once those ends have dried, I will have my bracelet completed here, and I can use a jump ring to attach the toggle. Now you can put whatever you want on. I've used the 11/64 jump ring and added the 3-step toggle, so that way I can actually clip it in any one of those 3 things here to have the completed piece.